Heavy D was found dead, face down.
Heavy D died on November 8, 2011, according to medical records from a blood clot that formed in his leg, moved to his lung, and stopped his breathing. But some people believe it was because of a tell-all book he had been writing.
They were all writing tell-all books.
Well, it seems there is more to the story than meets the eye. Here is what we know. The overweight lover in his last year. Before the theories, before the YouTube thumbnails with the red circles and the arrows, there was just a kid from Mount Vernon with a pen and a dream. His name was Dwight Arrington Myers. He was born May 24, 1967 in Mandeville, Jamaica. His mom's was a nurse, his pops worked with machines, and when he was still young, the family packed up and moved to Mount Vernon, New York. By 8 years old, he was already writing rhymes.
I was born in Mandeville.
Mount Vernon sits right on top of the Bronx. You could walk to it, and the Bronx is where hip-hop was being built brick by brick. So Hev caught the culture early, before most of the world even had a name for it. By high school, he had put together a crew, Eddie F on the turntables and the boards, plus Trouble T-Roy and G-Wiz doing the dances and the hype. His cousin was a young producer named Pete Rock. They cut demos in the crib. That demo landed in the hands of Andre Harrell, and in 1986, Heavy D and the Boys became the very first act signed to Uptown Records. Lock that fact in, because Uptown is going to matter a lot later. What came next was a run. In 1987, the debut Living Large went gold. In 1989, Big Time went platinum and put him on the map for real, with We Got Our Own Thing and Teddy Riley's New Jack Swing all over it. Then Peaceful Journey in 1991 and Nuttin' But Love in 1994 both went platinum too. This is a big man who could dance, who could sing, who kept it clean when everybody else was going harder and darker. He called himself the overweight lover, and he wore it with pride. Then he flipped it. When Harold left for Motown in 1995, Heavy D stepped up and became president of Uptown Records, one of the first rappers to ever run a major label. He put on new acts. He went solo with Waterbed Hev in 1997, which went gold off the strength of Big Daddy. Then he pivoted again into acting. The Cider House Rules, Step Up, Tower Heist, and later served as a senior VP at Universal Music. Rapper, singer, dancer, producer, executive actor. Hev was 5 careers in one body, and his phone book was stacked. He did a remix with Janet Jackson on Alright, he hopped on Michael Jackson's Jam in 1992. He got in the studio with B.B. King. He was in the Notorious B.I.G., One More Chance video, and Biggie name dropped him on Juicy. Behind the boards, he produced for Jay-Z, Beanie Siegel, Carl Thomas, Montel Jordan, and more, and he broke acts like Soul for Real and Manifa. On the acting side, he stacked up TV runs on Living Single, Rock, and Boston Public. Point is, by the time we get to 2011, this is not some fringe figure. This is a foundational name with his fingerprints on 25 years of the culture. Now here is where the story tightens up. The last year of his life. In 2008, he had dropped a reggae album called Vibes that got him a Grammy nomination, and he was still moving with that same light energy in interviews.
I do have a new reggae album out that I just got nominated for a Grammy for.
By 2011, he was working again. On October 8, 2011, he flew across the ocean to perform at the Michael Forever tribute concert in Cardiff, Wales, a show for Michael Jackson at a stadium overseas. 3 days later, back stateside, he did the thing that everybody remembers as his last stand. On October 11, 2011, Heavy D walked out as a surprise guest and